Hi everybody. So I wanted to go through some of these problems that were on the Google form that you were supposed to fill out. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to read the instructions. I got a lot of people who did not read the instructions, and it was clear. So first thing, it says think it through. Read the following questions carefully. Take about 3 minutes for each question and think about what you are being asked. For each question, simply write down what you are being asked and how you would begin to solve the problem. And I say here in all caps, you do not need to solve the questions. Do we need to solve the questions? We do not need to solve the questions. So each answer you give should include what the question is looking for and what your strategy for attempting the problem would be. Do we need to solve the questions? We don't need to solve these questions. So let me go over the first two problems here. Consider a collection of pennies with the following problem. When the pennies are put in two groups, there is 1 penny left over. When they are put in groups of 3, 5, and 6, there is also 1 penny left over. But when they are put in groups of 7, there are no pennies left over. How many pennies could there be? So what you can put for an answer here is that, one, the question wants to know how many pennies are in the pot. How many pennies do we have total? And then a strategy could be, well, use multiples of 7 and go through all of these conditions. So if you multiply 7 by 2, you'd have 14 pennies. There wouldn't be 1 penny left over if they were in groups of 2, though. So that could be your answer. Right here. We're looking for the number of pennies, and we can multiply by 7 until we get to the right number, where all of those conditions are met. Let's go down and we'll look at the next problem. In shops with lots of ice cream flavors, there are many different flavor combinations, even with only a 2-scoop cone. So you go and get an ice cream cone. If you get just 2 scoops, there's a lot of different types of ice cream cones you can have. You can have chocolate and vanilla, vanilla and strawberry, strawberry and strawberry. With one ice cream flavor, there is one kind of 2-scoop ice cream cone, vanilla, vanilla. But with 2 flavors, there are 3 possible combinations, vanilla, vanilla, chocolate, chocolate, and vanilla chocolate. How many kinds of 2-scoop cones are there with 10 flavors? What about X flavors, or unknown numbers of flavors? So the question is asking you, how many kinds of 2-scoop cones are there with 10 flavors? So what you could do to solve this problem is list out 10 ice cream flavors and match them up with pairs of 2. That would be a really great strategy to get this problem solved. And for X flavors, well, there are a bunch of different strategies. You can make it a variable, make it an unknown, and write an expression. So that is how we should have approached this assignment today. Going forward, I'm going to have you do more problems like this, where you are figuring out what you are being asked, how you would go about solving it.